morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. First and foremost, shout out to all my crack whores and all my dinosaurs. And we have another doozy for you today. GTA 6 pre orders are live now, and there's been so many developments that have gone on since the last time that we've recorded about GTA. So, without further ado, I think we just need to jump right into it. But we expected something. Well, before we do that, we just want to say we expected something like this to happen. They made it official. It's coming out in November. It's coming out. They're showing stuff. They said that they're going to be really aggressive with their marketing in the summertime. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening. Evan, before we start, is there anything that surprises you? Is there anything that you look at and you're like, oh wow, I can't believe they're really doing that? Or any thoughts or concerns?
I think we got a lot of concerns to go over. Let's go over the first few that I can think of off the top of my head. Number one being that the game itself is $80.
For the standard.
The special edition, the Ultimate Edition, is close to, I think, 100.
It's $99.99. It is
99. Yeah, well, 100. Let's round it up. Let's do round numbers here.
Mm-hmm.
That's number two. The third concern is that there's not going to be a physical edition. And if there is a physical edition, you're going to get it on November, but you're only going to get the fucking redemption code with the fucking box. And then it was like, oh, well, is there and then people were freaking the fuck out. And they're like, oh, shit, there's not going to be a disc. Oh, no, there's not going to be physical edition. What are we going to do? Oh, fuck, what are we going to do? We're not going to be able to own our own game. We can't, we can't just pop in the disc whenever we want. Oh, shit, what are we going to do? Well, someone out there actually reached out to Rockstar support, and they clarified one little detail, which is my fourth concern. And they said, well, we actually are going to offer a physical edition. We may not offer it in November, but it will be available in December. And people are like, okay, but when? When in December?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, you figure it out. I don't know. You figure it the fuck out. We just gonna give you a month. We'll figure that out in due time. But for now, you just know that there will be a physical edition. And every single person on the internet, Reddit, Twitter, wherever, lost their fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Lost their fucking minds. And we're going to go over a lot more outside of Grand Theft Auto later in the show. But for now, we have a lot to unpack here because Rockstar has created, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, a crisis.
Yeah, I would lean more towards I think it's intentional, just for the simple fact that they're trying to build up hype around their game. Obviously.
It may be intentional.
Yeah.
But the problem is that their approach is literally endangering how the actual landscape of video game distribution is going to look in the future. Mm-hmm. So maybe they may be doing it on purpose, but it sure as shit is a bad fucking look when you're about to do something that will set the precedent for the entire fucking industry. Again, we're gonna go over everything bit by bit in just a second, but like I said, this is going to be a crisis.
Yeah, and people have already been speculating, with thoughts of like this is going to be something that changes the forecast, like some of the behind the scenes stuff, like the marketing,
Yes.
The way that they, what's the term I was the pricing. That's one of the most important things, the pricing. This is messing a lot of things up. So I just want to point one thing out. So right now, we have Modern Warfare 4.
Mm-hmm.
It is set. We did a video on it. It is set to come out. The early access to the campaign is set to come out October 16th. The release date for the full game is October 23rd. Well, Call of Duty usually releases in November. Well, why is that? I don't know. Maybe it's because of a little thing called GTA. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, November 14th. That's when it came out last time. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. That one came out in October 25th, 2024, weirdly enough. But
Mm.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, it came out November 10th, 2023. We're going to go back. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022, October 28th, 2022. So they've kind of flip flopped a little bit, but for the most part, most of these games, November 5th, 2021, Call of Duty Vanguard. Go back a couple more games, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, November 13th, 2020. We go back to Modern Warfare, the reboot, October 25th, 2019. So again, they've kind of jumped a little bit, but when you go back to the OG days, it was always November, 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 November.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think this game is coming out in October, not necessarily because of the fact that, well, Modern Warfare 1 came out, but I mean, I read it to you. Modern Warfare 2 in 2022 came out October 28th. It came out at the end. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out in November. And now this one's coming out in October. I think this is to avoid GTA. Companies I think they're pushing up the scheduling or pushing back the scheduling to avoid this game. Legitimately, because of just how much of
Mm-hmm.
a juggernaut it is. I mean, it's absolutely insane. The only thing that's coming out right now is the Barbie game in the month of November
Oh God.
and the Godzilla fighting game, and that's it. And
Oh
GTA 6,
right.
and everyone else is saying, "Have it, GTA. You're fine. Take the month. We don't give a shit." I mean, it's an absolute stunning situation that's going on right now. But without further ado, I'm going to share my screen now. Let me just get the thing up,
Mm-hmm.
and this is from Text2 or Text Funds 2 on Twitter, as DSP would say, and he's the guy for GTA. Anything GTA, Rockstar Games, Red Dead Redemption related, this is the guy that you want to go to for your information. Or GTA series, they're both the best. But this is a video, the snippet of some of the new vehicles slash some of the new outfits and weapons that you can get um, as Jason and Lucia. And let's play it. I'm going to stop it in a second.
No music.
Yeah, they took the music off.
Okay.
The detail. Look at the braids in her hair. Look at the fact that she is sitting on the car. Her hand is not going through. There's nothing weird here. Look at her arm over the shoulder. The detail.
Yeah.
The sun reflecting off of the car. Like, boy. Oh boy. I mean, that's just one video there. Then we have another one here that, let me go ahead and get this up. And this is pretty much a skyline view of Vice City. Here we go. Look at all that life. Look, you got the helicopter in the sky. You have a plane over here. You have a plane over there. Looks like you have some like small things here. I don't know. Those are other planes or birds or something. You got some boats on the water. The docks. Look at the docks and just how they're lit. You have the Ferris wheel in the background. You have this building where my mouse is. Oh, wait, you can't see my mouse. You have this building that is kind of centered, and you're going to see it kind of, the lights change on the building. Play it, play it, play it. I don't know why it went choppy like that. I'm going to play it again.
Mm.
But just look at how even the lights reflecting off the water, immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see some like construction going on. I mean, again, the attention to detail, next to none. And now we're going to go to the official GTA website right here and show some of the photos that they have released. So right here, you could see it coming November 19th, 2026, Grand Theft Auto. Pre-order now. And we'll talk about some of the stuff. There's that thing that we just saw. This is the footage here. And again, just the detail on Jason's face, like the beard. In Red Dead Redemption 2, there was the mechanic where the beard and hair would grow over time. And you could see Jason, his beard is coming in right now. Wild. I love that mechanic in the game. And here's the Ultimate Edition. We're going to click on that now. Again, look at the detail to Lucia. Look at the detail to Jason. You can see the shadow from the glasses onto their face. Their hair. I mean, I'm going to go down a little bit. The Ultimate Edition. Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Seize everything this massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. So what they've said is that they said like pretty much they're going to be like some of the stuff that you're going to get from the limited edition part of the game you're going to get as you progress through the story. Now this is something that I have an issue with, and I'll scroll through a little bit slower so everyone can look at the photos. We're not going to break down every single piece, but you can see the attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
And actually scratch that, I'm going to say one thing. The interior. People forget Rockstar Games made Midnight Club, and there was a lot of interior customization that you could do. That will be important in this game. I can tell you that right now, just looking at this photo. But as I was saying, they have the two different what you call it. Uh, they have the two different versions of the game, and I'm not a big fan of okay, you have to spend all this money to go ahead and get something, or you have to spend all this stuff to go ahead and get bonus or exclusive content. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do a special vehicle like this one here, I'm fine with it. Or you want to do like special rims, sure, but I don't want, like let's say someone really likes the steering wheel. Don't put that behind a paywall. That's just stupid. And I don't know why, but Jason in this, it looks like he's about to be an NSYNC. But you know what? I fucks with it.
He
So
does actually kind of look like he'll be in the Backstreet Boys or something.
he looks like a douchebag. But again, just the attention to detail. Like I mean, the fur on the jacket. Again,
Yeah.
I just want to scroll through. You can check it out. But this is one of the stores that they've locked behind a paywall. It makes no fucking sense to
No.
me. Anyways, like why? Like if you want to lock this vehicle behind the paywall, I don't agree with it. But if you do it, sure. But a store to buy clothes, what? Like Electric Fang Tattoo. You can only go to this tattoo shop, like right here. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So I can't go to a tattoo shop unless if I buy the Ultimate Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Great, I can get this tattoo, but I can't unless if I drop another $20. Like I know some people are gonna say, well, it's $20, we've been waiting a long time. I get that, but still it's just why? Good Time Gear, like illegal goods store, like cool, and classic car collection. Um, it's very, very strange, and I don't understand it. But again, I will point out one thing here. I saw this earlier. The mud. I love that the mud goes everywhere, and I just think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Then we have the vintage Vice City pack. This one's shorter. It's just showing like you can get this 55 Vapid Stainer. Here's the details on the car. There's Jason and Lucia. They're in the club. And you can only get that.
They literally look like Miami Vice characters or something.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be homage or whatever to
The
Tommy
Miami
Vercetti.
Vice. Yeah, sure.
No, Tommy Vercetti in GTA Vice City, because this is the same floral pattern as his shirt that he made iconic.
Mm-hmm.
And there they are with it. Cool. And then we saw this video already, and this is stuff that we've already seen before. Now, again, I'm not a big fan of the different pricing and the different aspects, like of, how can I put it? Like the, locking things behind a paywall. I'm not for that. I think that's shitty. I think that's terrible behavior. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. And I think it's something that shouldn't happen. And sorry, I'm going to share my screen one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like you go here, I hit on pre-order now. So this is the digital edition, and if you pre-order it now, you get this. But if you want all this stuff that they show here, you have to get the Ultimate Edition, which is $100, digital or code and box. So they're not even hiding it. And this is something that we wanted to discuss. so they have physical copies,
Right.
physical
Physical,
copies.
but it's just the fucking box.
It's just the box with a code on the inside, and like you said, they're gonna get the disc. I mean, also this is actually something. This is something I was gonna ask. So what if you bought it for the physical copy and you didn't get the disc? Are you gonna get the fucking disc later? Like
Exactly.
that's the part that I
We're
don't get, and I hate, again, I hate the fucking $100 price tag.
$100 for a game. The game. It was
Mhm,
bad enough that it was $50, $60 for a game in years past, and now we're gonna be at 80, 90, 100 for the game itself.
mhm.
It's outrageous. It's
Yeah,
really, really outrageous and just bonkers to me.
yeah, absolutely. And as a full time cat dad, as I'm doing my duties right now, I hate this. I can't stand it. I think this is absolutely terrible, and I think that the fact that all of this stuff, here, there you go, Figaro. The fact that all this stuff is happening right now, what I get worried about with the $80 price tag is not necessarily Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar Games. I think that they will make it worth the $80, right?
Yes.
What I get worried about is now this allows for shitbag companies like Call of Duty who
Mhm.
sell you fucking skins up the ass for
Right.
FIFA, for
Mhm.
EA Sports, and EA Games, and all these games that go ahead and pander fucking gambling to kids. My problem is that now they're going to look at this and go, you know what we can do? We can charge $80. And you know what? If you want to go ahead and get you want to get the ultimate edition of Madden, pay 100. Fuck you. Oh, you want to get the GOAT edition? I think they already charge 120, but now they're going to go, well, we want to charge 129.99. Fuck you. I'm not going to go ahead and spend all this money to play Madden when it's the same fucking game every single year. Get bent. Only thing you do is you upgrade the graphics slightly, mind you, and just
Mm.
change a couple of faces and the coaches that got fired. That's it. And again, you're going to see these assholes at EA, at Activision, at um, what's another, Ubisoft, who are going to try to reason like, well, GTA did it. Yeah, we want to do it too. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You-
If you think um what's a Ubisoft game? If you think that something to the extent of Assassin's Creed is on the same level as Grand Theft Auto, you're smoking crack. The last one sucked with all the ninjas, and they ruined that game. The
Mhm.
Odyssey was good. The one in Egypt was good. Valhalla was good. Mirage was okay. It was a DLC that they made into a full length game. They charged $50. I'll give Ubisoft the pass on that one. The last one, with the guy and the chick that you had to play as, get fucked if you ever try to charge me or anyone for $80 with the Attack on Titan DLC that everyone clowned Ubisoft so hard that they deleted it. Yeah, get fucked, buddy. Get fucked. So this is the problem I have with this game being $80 is now
Yep.
it is going to set the precedent for shitbag
Very much
companies
agree.
to spend that money. Go ahead, do it. I love it.
Just got my copy of GTA early 6 early. Yeah, there's actually been a lot of different trends that have been
Mhm.
spawning out of this. This is one of them where people are actually like taking like a Blu-ray case or a PS5 case or even like sorry, Nintendo Switch 2 case, and it's open and it's just empty.
Mhm. I
But
respect it.
this is a prime example. I don't know if there was anything else you wanted to share, Mitchell, but if not, we can. I just want to leave this up on the screen because it just illustrates kind of the point.
Yeah, no, I know it's a great point. I mean, again, I just, it's just, I'm worried. I'm
I'm
worried
worried
for the
too,
state.
a
I'm worried for
hundred
the state
percent.
of gaming. I've told you this off air, and I've been saying this for a while now. The gaming industry is coming to a crash.
It is.
And the reason why the
Yep.
gaming industry is coming to a crash, something that we talked about over the phone prior to the show, the price of consoles are going up again. Do you actually have that ready?
We are gonna get to. If you want me to get to that right now,
Yeah.
I am
I
more than
mean, do you
happy to
have any
talk
do you have
about it.
anything else about GTA before we get into that?
About GTA, I would say I do not believe so. Well, Actually, you know what? No, I lied. Let me share my screen because there are a few reactions I actually would like to highlight right now. So we're gonna get right here. So here's one right here. This is from Tom Broom Jones, who writes, this will most likely kill the physical media market for gaming. GTA 6 will be an unprecedented commercial juggernaut, sending the message to publishers that they shouldn't waste money on manufacturing physical copies. A sad but cruelly inevitable development. Well, I
True.
wouldn't say inevitable, but I
I
do agree with his overall assessment. And it does set an incredibly dangerous precedent, like we both said earlier, especially where it's like, look, for better or worse, Rockstar Games are one of the leading video game developers for the last few decades, and we are
as far as
entering
profitability.
for prop right, and especially for profitability, and it's particularly GTA 5, which was the biggest video game of all time at that point in time, 2013. And if this goes along the way it does for an $80 or $100 game without even a disc until December, that is going to signal to a bunch of people, again, like you indicated, Mitchell, that every other video game developer can do the exact same thing and basically cut corners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's I like having the physical copy. I really do. I
Yeah.
really do. I don't like going ahead and doing the digital stuff. I don't, because I feel like at some point these companies can just go ahead and say, well, you know what, you can't have it anymore,
Yeah.
and I don't want that.
I don't want that either, for sure. This is another reaction, and again, we'll talk about this a little bit more in depth. But it reads, "I have decided not to buy GTA 6 until it at least gets a physical disc released on consoles. I must stand by my principles on this one." Now, Mitchell, if you can believe it, there is a small but growing movement of people who are saying that they will boycott any purchase of GTA 6 until there is a guarantee that a physical disc copy is available for sale. I don't know if that'll be effective. I severely doubt it myself, unfortunately, as much as that is exciting. However, I think I think that this is there's going to be a tidal wave of customers and other fans who are going to be like, fuck you. We want a physical right fucking now. And it's
Mhm,
proven because, every time that there's some kind of pushback or there's some kind of noise, what happens a lot of times is that it affects their bottom dollar, and people start canceling their orders,
mhm,
and they may start canceling other things too. And in order to save face, a lot of times these companies will go, okay, we'll do this. Just stop, please. We'll give you what you want. It's almost, I wouldn't call it a hostage situation necessarily, but backlash and pushback really do work in a lot of different places, not just video games, but video games and any, multimedia entertainment. They do listen. You may not think so, but they actually do, especially if you get really, really loud about it.
mhm. Get
Uh,
really loud like Figaro is right now, sir.
yeah, we can't hear Figaro,
Sir,
unfortunately.
we are recording.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
thank you
so
for the
that's pretty
headbutts.
much it. Oh, actually, but no. You know what? That is it for now for
So,
GTA.
yep.
Um,
And I want to show one thing before we get to the pricing.
okay, let me
So,
let me stop sharing.
yeah, while you get that ready, I'm gonna share this, and this is something that was said. I actually have two things. So I have this from an Ubisoft
Mhm.
executive, and this is what he had to say. We're seeing expansion on console as the likes of PlayStation and Xbox bring people in. On PC, from an Ubisoft standpoint, it's already been great, but we are looking to reach out more on PC, so we see opportunity there. One of the things we saw is that gamers are used to a little bit like DVD, having and owning their games. That's the consumer shift that needs to happen. They got comfortable not owning their DVD collection or DVD collection. That's a transformation. That's been a bit slower to happen in games. As gamers grow comfortable in that aspect, you don't lose your progress if you resume your game at another time. Your progress file is still there. That's not been deleted. You don't lose what you've built in the game or your engagement with the game. So it's about feeling comfortable and not owning your game. And that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Like,
There's so much of that statement that literally does not make sense to me.
yeah. So right here, I don't have a crystal ball, but when you look at the different subscription services that are out there, we've had a rapid expansion over the last couple of years, but it's still relatively small compared to the other models. Okay? So you're trying to tell me that I should have to pay all these different subscription services for video games? No. 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 Streaming is also a thing that works really well with subscription. So you pay when you need it as opposed to paying all the time. What? Or
What does
I can
that mean?
or I can pay the one-time fucking fee of $70 for the fucking game and own it for the rest of my life. What are we talking about? This is so delusional.
Agreed.
Like the fucking morons. Morons. And this is another thing I have right here from Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two Interactive. Now, there is a correction of something that he said, which is Take-Two has reached out and wants to clarify that Strauss Zelnick was not suggesting, even theoretically, that games should be priced at a dollar per hour value, with the idea he was using the metric as a broader contrasting point against other media. So a game like GTA would have lots of value for its price because there isn't pricing power like that in the game industry. Here's a full passage from the transcript for a broader view of the comments. The original article follows below. Yes, I mean, you don't want to generalize too much from what's going on in linear entertainment, because the increase in subscription pricing and linear entertainment is really a reflection of the fact that too many streaming services were underpricing to acquire customers, and then they realized those customers were not durable and the LTVs were upside down. So they were basically adjusting their pricing to make sure that the LTVs are potentially positive. And I think there's still more pain to come from services, and can wax eloquent if you want, although it has nothing to do with our business.
I'm pretty sure it has
And
everything to do with
well,
your business, but okay.
in terms of pricing for an entertainment property, basically the algorithm is the value and the value of the expected entertainment usage, which is to say that the per hour value times the number of expected hours plus the terminal value that's perceived by the customer in ownership. If the title is owned or subscribed to, and you'll see that that bears out in every kind of entertainment vehicle. Oof, here we go. By the standard, our frontline prices are still very, very low because we
Nope.
offer many hours of engagement. The
Bullshit.
value of engagement is very high, so I think that the industry as a whole offers a terrific price to value opportunity for consumers. That doesn't necessarily mean that the industry has pricing power or wants to have pricing power.
Bullshit.
However, what
No, I'm saying bullshit, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. However, there is a great deal of value offered. And look, it's our strategy here to deliver much more value than what we charge consumers. It's always been our strategy here. We want to make sure the experience is first class. And the nature of the experience is not just the quality of what we offer, it's also what you pay for it. Everyone knows that anecdotally. So that's how we look at it. Okay. So, I mean, yeah,
Bullshit on top of bullshit on top of more bullshit on top of cat vomit on top of more bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to say a bunch of gobbledygook to try to make it seem like there's some intention. They just want to make a game and then make it so that they can make profitability for years to come. How fucking hard is it just to say that? We make a game,
Right.
we make sure it's good, we implemented features in it to go ahead and to ensure that we can add DLC upon DLC that will then attract the viewers to come back, spend their hard-earned cash onto shark cards, which then helps populate the lobbies with oppressor mark twos because we're assholes. Just fucking come out and say it. I'm so completely over the bullshit. But now, what's going on now with the video game industry and why I think there's about to be a fucking collapse? Evan, do you have the prices up?
I do. Let me get them up right now. Just give me one sec. Give me one
Hmm.
moment. We're gonna edit
And
this
and
out.
we just saw this today. I mean, the prices of these systems, man, they just keep going up and up and up and up and up. It is just I don't even know really like what to say. Um, to say about these prices. Like
Yeah, no, these prices.
it's
So
just.
this is for Xbox Series S and Series X,
Hmm.
and
So
it's not
yeah.
great. It's not looking
So
great, folks.
so mind you, okay, when the consoles first came out, I have the Xbox Series S 1 terabyte. It was $499. They upped the price to $649, and now they are upping the price to $800. I insane. And then the Series S, the whole thing about the Series S was it was digital, there was no disk drive in it, and it was supposed to be a console that wasn't as strong so they can charge it at a cheaper price. That one, if I remember correctly, I think it was like almost 200, like 200 something dollars. I'm going to search it up right now.
Right, and as of now, it is still to right now $399, and on August 1st, when all of these are going to be implemented, it is now $499 for just the Series S.
So it was $299. Now it's $399, and now they're going to
Oh,
$500, which
$500.
was the original price of the Series X. Again, the gaming industry is coming. It's coming to a crash. I mean, I don't know.
London Bridge is falling down, like, good
Yeah,
lord.
it's. I
This
don't
is
even.
this is a crisis. This is what I said earlier, like, and we're gonna get to more soon, but, like, even PS5, they also had price increases recently.
Mhm.
Now, not as recently as Xbox, this was just released earlier today, as of recording. But, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Obviously these prices do come from this article that Xbox themselves had put out, just for
Mhm.
context. Now, let me see. Now, just I want to just show out just a few different things. Here is someone who put out, good times, and look at these bundles. You can get an a GameCube with Super Smash Brothers Melee for $99.99. Okay, and
Mhm.
controller. You can get all of these different prices for Xbox, or sorry, Game Boy Advance games for $13, for $24, for you can get $50 for a PlayStation 2 game, $80 for a Game Boy Advance, the original Xbox for 150, the PlayStation 2 for 150, right? You could get these bundles, a little higher up, obviously, but Uncharted 4 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare for $24.99 with the PS3 controller and the game. Then you also have the Xbox, which was $249.99. Look at the value. Now you're getting boned. You're getting boned at the fucking door, and they're telling you, oh, you're going to pay $1,000, maybe even more, just so you can get a console, just so you can get the fucking game. And this is what it is now. Go fuck yourselves.
Mhm.
Now, the, as now outside of traditional gaming, this is not the only place that these prices are increasing. These are the prices for Apple products. And as you can see from this amazing graph, shout out to Beta Profiles, $599 goes to $749 for an iPad Air. MacBook Pro is a $300 increase. An Apple TV is a $70 increase. I mean, this is not only is it affecting the video game industry, it's also affecting the tech industry as well. I mean, this is going to be a crisis that is going to affect everything, and it has been affecting everything, but I don't think we've seen this level of buffoonery in a very long time. We've been tracking this quite a bit on the show, but this is literally like the affordability crisis when it comes to entertainment or tech or things like that. It is at an all-time fucking high, and it's really, really bad.
Mhm.
Just want to share this also. Here's a really nice meme. Long ago, as the console generation aged, hardware would get cheaper. You get a Nintendo GameCube with a game for $99, a Sony PS2 Slim for $119, or an Xbox Halo bundle for $150. We didn't know how good we had it. I remember when game consoles went down in price. Sure, Grandma. It's so beyond fucked. Here's one that compares what the Series X is as of now and what it will go up to by August 1st. It is $573 right now.
And that's a deal price though. He says right there.
It's a
That's that
deal,
because
right? It's a deal
yeah.
price, and it's going to go up to
Mhm.
800, and that's a significant increase. You might as well be and you might as well be getting it now, because by August 1st, forget it. It is not going to be affordable for a lot of people.
Yep. And I got something else to share here. And this is the CEO of Xbox. And we got to listen to what she has to say here. And this is about the price of gaming.
We will, continue to look at new business models, I think is what is needed for console, rather than just the most premium, high performance console in the world. I think we've reached a point where it will be hard to imagine that mass audiences can afford thousands of dollars to spend on a console generation. And so I think we will start to see radically different business models that we never expected start to come into orbit later this year. We will.
So I think that's okay, but
but
if that was
she,
true,
yeah.
then you would keep your prices lower.
Yep.
If that were true. So I'm sorry, you have to miss me with that, because that's all talk. That's not action.
Mhm.
The actions speak way louder than words. We saw the prices.
And
literally saw the price increases. So I'm sorry, you got to miss me with that.
that post was on the 9th.
Okay.
This is an article from the 11th, 2 days later.
Right.
This is a quote from Asha. We are in a hardware component crisis. When I joined as CEO in February, the price we paid for console storage components was over 2 times as high as we paid last fall. These costs have since doubled again. And as we plan for 2027 holiday season, we expect another significant increase, taking us over 5 times the price we paid over 2 years earlier. Memory costs have followed a broadly similar trajectory. I mean, okay, I get that, she has a job to do. But you just went on this whole rant where she said, you know, consoles have become too expensive. I mean, she's been getting quoted all the time where it's just everyone's just kind of clowning on her right now. She said it's becoming too expensive. I don't know. It's crazy.
It's not wrong, but again, you've got to show it through your actions.
Yeah, and I mean, this is obviously a decision that I mean, she's high up there in the company, but she has to appease other people. That's the problem. It's just that there's so many people that are out of touch making this decision, and this goes back to our original point with Rockstar Games and the $80 price tag. This is just going to push the narrative forward. So many people are going to buy this game, right?
Right.
And the more people that buy this game, guess what? The more people that not the gamers, the business people, the more that they're going to say, raise the fucking price, raise it again, raise it again, raise it again, raise it again. And it's just going to keep on raising and keep on getting worse. Look at the Steam box. The Steam box, $1,000. And I don't even think you get a controller with it.
It is literal highway robbery at an epic proportion that we have not seen in a very long time, to be honest, probably since the Great Depression. Now, the video games did not exist during the Great Depression, but you can kind of understand the comparison.
Now we have the Steam machine. Okay, this is another highway fucking robbery. Evan, you can pay.
What the fuck? $1,049 for that little cube?
And Evan, guess what? You want a controller? Go fuck yourself. That costs $1,128. You want 2 terabytes of hard drive? $1,349, Evan. And don't worry, it comes with 2 fucking panels, so you can make it look like hardwood or red. Like, what the fuck? And then if you want it with the controller, Evan, 1,428. Fuck you. How about that? This is the most asinine thing I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong. The Steam Deck, fantastic. I've heard great things about it. Not this fucking thing.
No.
Not this fucking thing. Fuck this. This
That's
is
a cancerous
stupid.
steam machine. If you know,
Yeah, the
you know
Steam
it.
machine is fucking. This is dog shit.
Cancerous steam
Fucking
machine.
dog shit.
Mhm.
Your Steam library in more places. Fuck you, dude. Fuck off. Look, small form factor, cool and quiet.
Oh, look at that banana! Aren't I quirky?
Yeah, fuck you. Whoever made that advertisement, dude, take 2 weeks off and quit. Fuck you. I'm over this dog shit, dude. Like, what a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm so fed up. This is just as bad as Cyrax stealing art and trying to sell it as his own. Like, that's the level we've reached.
Marty, I'm gonna sell you this little cube for $1,000 with no controller, bitch.
Fuck you, Marty. Fuck you, Marty.
Fuck you, Marty.
Fuck you, Marty, you bitch. You're this Max. I got Cassandra around my arms with no shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So,
fucking crazy. This whole thing, you know, and let me just preface it with this. I'm a gamer. I love to play games. I like to be told a story. I've played, I want to say, over 300 games. Beginning to end, I've played. And I love the art form. I love what it means to people. I've met people who are on the spectrum. I'm so raspy from just like bitching this whole time. I love the art form because it's something that is so special. I know people that have been on the spectrum, and the way that they express themselves is through this art form. I know that there are people that relate to characters, and they live vicariously through them. And you know, there's a lot of things that video games do. You know, I've seen people who, you know, I forgot what his name was, Brawly Legs. You know, a guy that had a terrible disease. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but he had to play Street Fighter with his tongue, and he beat LTG.
Mhm.
Fuck LTG. Side note, but you know, that's what made him popular. He raised awareness through video game. Video games have the unique thing of bringing people together, whether it's to hate on DSP because he can't figure out a simple fucking puzzle, or to bring people together and to say, hey, look at this guy who was blind and he beat Zelda. Like, there's a lot of things that video games do that are good, but they're the people that are behind it, who are the corporate people, are just completely evil, and they try to take advantage of things. We see it all the time. When people find a infinite money glitch, they abuse it. And that's what's happening now. We see these guys, they come in, they don't come in for the love of the game, they come in for the love of the money. And they're pushing all these things, whether it's gambling to kids. There's literally a casino in GTA Online. There's a casino, and you can buy shark cards and go to the casino. That's
Mhm.
insane to me. That's legit. That you're legitimately pushing gambling to kids. That's how I feel, and that's how I feel based off of what I've seen. So it's wild to me, and I hope that people can smarten up and fight with their credit cards, fight with their money, whatever terminology they want to do. Their Zelle, their Venmo, their PayPal. Fight with it. You know, don't be a dumb bastard. Okay, go out there and fight with your wallets. Be smart. Make it so that EA has to finally, you know, put on their fucking big boy pants, stop drooling on themselves, and make some great additions to Madden. Make it so it's actually fucking playable. Make it so that FIFA, or now it's Football Club, make it so it's actually a viable game. Make it so Call of Duty isn't just trying to sell you 20 fucking skins every single year, while the same problems that they had in Call of Duty in 2019 are still relevant in today's game. Enough is enough. The gamers need to go ahead and fight with their wallet and be smarter, and stop allowing for these big corporations to spit on you and to make you sound like you're the crazy one, like you're the idiot. I know some people are going to say, "Hey, give it a rest, Unc, and just play the fucking game." Sure, whatever, fuck, call me whatever you want. But I just want to see games be fun. I just want games to tell a good story. And lastly, I just want games to be entertaining. I want some innovation. I want some good stories. Like, I'm not asking for much. Get fucked. Anything else you want to add there, Evan?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot more. So first of all, I want to, before I get to my remarks, I want to share my screen one more time because already we are seeing responses not just from video game fans and other people who are, curious about what is going on, but also from other developers. So, Insomniac Games. They wrote this just to promote their new Wolverine game. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. This user writes, looks like a great game. Will this game be physical or a code in a box? To which they replied, the physical version will include a disc in a box. Or a disc in the box, rather. That
It's
really
your disc
says,
in the box.
yeah, it's my disc in a box. It's my disc in a box. Exactly.
Fuck.
It really, I want to say this, Mitchell. There is a reason why our first episode of this show was on Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
It was because you wanted to cover Red Dead Redemption at length and really show people the progression between the first game and the second game and how much advanced and so many different features and how much lore building and how much world building had really gone into the second game as compared to the first. And, I definitely am a very casual video game player. I definitely could not tell you that I've completed 300 games from beginning to end the way you do. I probably have completed who knows how many maybe in the single digits beginning to end. Who knows? I know.
Bitch.
I know. But I also am an admirer of video games. I love video games as well. I don't love video games as much as Mitchell does. I don't have as much knowledge on video games as Mitchell does, but
Bitch.
I definitely have knowledge. Yeah, okay, Mitchell, shut the fuck up. But the point being is that I want games to be accessible to everybody. I want them to be affordable to everybody. They are going to be, relatively expensive. That's true. But it does not have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this astronomically high to the point where only the very few amount of people could get it. I mean, think about this, Mitchell. In this day and age, if you're a 13, 14-year-old kid and you're trying to save enough money, you're not going to be able to save enough money for who knows how long, depending on the circumstances. They might need to work a double job. They might need to get money somewhere else. Who knows where that money might be coming from in order to get that game at that level, that really high level. It's like kids saved $100 for the whole bundle of something. And then they could just get it. $150 for a whole bundle, and then they can get it. Now it's 8 times the threshold now in some cases, maybe 9, 10 times the threshold. Think about the casual gamers. Think about people like me, who I haven't really played video games in a very long time. I haven't updated my systems in a very, very long time. But you know what? I actually did consider, and I still do consider, actually, investing in a PS5, maybe even a Switch 2. Think about that. People like me who I checked out of video games, and I might actually want to get back into it. And now it's going to be more expensive. That's going to be more out of my pocket just so I can have some enjoyment or something to, get back into. How is that fair? How is that fair? And these tech bros from Silicon Valley and all these other places that are consolidating the ownership of all these different game developers, the entertainment, companies like Sony and all of that, they do not consider the customer. All they care about is their bottom dollar, like you indicated earlier. All they care about is their investors and their shareholders and whatever else, what other people they want. They do not care about entertainment. They do not care about the customer. They only care about one thing, and that's the dollar, the dinero. It is a very, very horrible and sad state of affairs. I do not know in the next few years what is going to happen, but unfortunately, I can only predict that it's going to get worse before it gets better.
This is true. And is there anything else that you have to share?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's same here. And I mean, to everyone, I hope that, you're enjoying, your video games. I hope that, if you're going to get GTA, I hope you buy it and I hope you enjoy it. And, in 146 days, I checked, 146 days till it comes out. So we're closing in on it. We're closing in on it, everyone.
And I'm going to say this because this is my show too. But if you want to see something that is more affordable and that is more reasonable to what you expect as a customer, and like Mitchell indicated, not only do you fight with your wallet, let them have hell. Let them have it. Let them know that this is not okay and that you're not going to put up with an $80 game just so you can have a tiny little slip of paper in that box.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them it's bullshit. Tell them whatever you have to tell them. We don't endorse any violence. Don't do that. No violent comments, but any other kind of comment that is at least somewhat constructive, even if through anger, do it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But that's been the show, everyone. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications. And until next time, everyone, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.